Does anybody have a suggestion for an either or choice of objection topic that would be vaguely political in nature?
Ketchup versus mustard on a hot dog.
I was going to say mayonnaise versus Miracle Whip.
Keeping in mind the topic can go way off the base. So let's.
I was thinking Nutella versus anything.
Boxers versus briefs. That can get political.
That could, or missing entirely. So, all right. So the concept of our first skit, introducing this for our audience, the concept of our first skit is, I object. The various presenters are going to step forward one at a time and either make a statement in support of the topic that we're about to announce, or react to the previous persons with a, no, Your Honor, I object. That person or that statement is absolutely incorrect, and I'm going to take it off in a totally different direction. So our topic in this particular case is boxers versus briefs. Will one of you please step forward to make the initial statement? Dave.
Yes, I feel that briefs are much more appropriate to wear because you must remain in complete control at all times. And, well, boxers lets everything fly willy-nilly, and you never know where things are going to go, especially, so you might end up leaning to the left. And, well, we can't have that, can we?
I object.
Chuck.
I object. I want everything flapping in the wind. I want everything hanging out. I want everything going to the right places.
I object.
Spencer.
I think it should be neither, because I love kilts.
I object. It's obvious that that candidate is skirting the issue, and frankly, I don't think that that has any place in this discussion. Now, also...
Well, I object to that, and I'd like to plead my case for that. No, I believe in not only that, I think that without only that, we can be a lot more stealthy, and we can go commando anywhere we need to be. Because that's the way we were meant to be, is to be going commando, or in this case, it's regimental.
I object. I think the candidate is trying to invoke military privilege with this, with commando tactics. I think that we have far too much money going towards the military at this time.
I object. If the military is all about going commando under their kilts, I think we should give them exactly what they want, which is going commando under their kilts. Thank you very much.
I object, because as we all know, the answer will be blowing in the wind.
Well, I object because I believe in freedom. That's what we need, is freedom.
I object. If people wanted freedom, God would have made us a democratic society. But no, we had to fight for it. It has to be earned. And what you wear underneath your trousers is nobody's business.
I object. I think that this is too sexist. I think this is all related only to the male gender, and I think that there should be a place for teddies in this argument.
I object. I don't think it's sexist at all, because you know what? I don't care about what ladies wear. I only care about what the men wearing the kilts wear. And I think that ladies should carry the blue ribbons, because I believe that some things should be awarded prizes.
I object. Bare-ass lives matter.
Well, I object to that. But I will say that what you've said does give me a thong in my heart. So I just wanted to put that out there, because no one's speaking for that particular issue. It could go either way. I mean, boxes, briefs, really, it depends.
I object. I never want to wear a rubber band ever.
That could indeed be a sticky issue. So.
Your
I
Honor,
object. I object. I want to say one last thing. Down with pants, up with kilts.
Your Honor,
Yes.
we're waiting for a brief on the briefs issue.
Oh. Ding, ding, ding.
After which there will be a briefing about it.
I won't be there.
I think the conversation just lost its underpinnings.
And scene. So.
Probably just going to start. There we go. It starts there. Just want to make sure we had volume.
Good.
Okay, let me max that out. So I'm willing to give it a shot.
All right. So we need to give Dave some suggestions for political issues that he can poke fun at. What would you like to have him include in his blues songs?
Ads, political ads, and how often they're shown. I mean, or how often that, because it gets to the point where you absolutely can memorize them. You've seen them so often.
How to tell someone who's not wearing a mask to put one on.
Oh, I like that.
The frustration of standing in long lines to vote.
Ah, that's another good one.
Okay, keep going.
Okay.
Well, how the internet has become overrun by competing opinions.
Mm-hmm.
The difficulties of mail-in voting.
Bernie Sanders not being able to find a comb.
Or Bernie Sanders writing everything he says.
Yeah, he does that.
I know. I love impersonating him.
And how do we pronounce Kamala or Kamala?
Kamala.
It's like a comma.
Kamala. I know
Oh.
it sounds a bit bizarre. No,
I think I'm gonna stay away from
The
specific
terrible choice that
characters.
Saturday Night Live has just made for Biden.
Oh, yes.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a topic. There's a topic.
The stereotypical choice of two old white dudes as our candidates.
Can you use any of those?
Any of them.
What's the combined age of Trump and Biden?
Can't count that high.
5,000.
Can you even make that? Can you even get that to rhyme with all those syllables?
I
No.
can't count that high.
No.
I
Do
can
you
only
think
count to 21 if
you-
I'm naked.
Dave, do you think you have anything to work with?
I probably have too much now. This could be fantastic. It could be a disaster. For all we know, this may not make the final cut. So
Yes,
Are we on the way
But
to
it
the
will be in our
apocalypse?
final cut in our hearts.
Yeah, who cares? Who cares, Dave? You're always.
I want to hear it
Give a
now.
try.
Now I want to hear it. I don't,
Gotta hear it.
no, it's got to.
I don't care one way or the other.
The ball is in your court.
Ooh,
He
Okay.
said ball.
Ooh.
singular.
we've got an election. I don't know who to choose. We may have two candidates, but each way you lose. I see all their ads playing on TV. I can't watch anything else because these ads last an eternity. And then we gotta go to cast our vote. But the lines are so long, the point is really moot. But you have to exercise your rights. You may start at 3 a.m. and it won't be done till tomorrow night. But if I had to choose, I'd pick, I don't know who to vote for, but I guess I'm just biding my time. Blues.
From the
That
other
was,
side.
Now, can anybody trump that?
Oh.
Oh, I'm just biding my time, and then I'll come up with something.
Yeah.
Well, I could say, I'm sorry, no.
I know you're all choked up.
That was excellent, Dave, by the way. So. All right. Shall we try the new game for us called Debate, or should we call it Presidential Debate? I guess we're sort of mocking the whole presidential campaign.
I just want to say that you picked the right people. These are two master, people who argue.
We are master
Debaters.
debaters. Yeah.
Okay, I do have a favor here, and that is for myself, Becky, and Jeff. We're going to go off screen, so use your control for your Zoom to turn off your video. You can stay on audio and laugh in the background if you want, but I'm going to introduce the skit, and that way we only have the moderator and our two candidates who are actually on screen doing live things. So with that in mind, welcome to tonight's second presidential debate, live from the Villains Lair Stadium in scenic Schenectady, New York. We bring you your event moderator, Ernestine.
Hello. Hello. I would like to welcome everybody here to our wonderful, wonderful debate. Tonight we have your two people who are up for office. One of them, hello, is Dracula. Everybody say hello to Dracula. Hello, Dracula. And the other one is Palpatine. So everybody, a nice round of applause for Palpatine. Palpatine. Thank you for correcting that. I'll talk to my minions later. All right, so we need to jump right in. So we have several questions I'm going to ask you. And do remember, do not interrupt each other. Everybody will have a chance to be heard. So the first question that I have for you, I'm going to ask Palpatine. Oh, hello, honey. I'm going to ask you, this has to do with employment and the economy. I need to ask, excuse me here, what will you do to support a vibrant economy, and how will you work to increase job opportunities for your constituents? This is a very important question. A lot of people are asking this while we are in line, physically distanced at the grocery store. So go and tell me. You have 2 minutes.
I can tell you that I have incredible plans to get the economy going. First, we must kill the Jedi. By removing the Jedi, we will have more jobs available for the Sith.
Oh, so
And
kill the
for
Jedi.
my
Okay, number one, kill the Jedi. Okay.
Yes. Also, another way to increase production is to eliminate the dead weight. And my dead weight are in unemployment numbers. And I can tell you that I have solved the problem with unemployment altogether. Why, on the planet Alderaan, I have completely eliminated unemployment on the planet.
Okay, so Alderaan has no more unemployment. Okay, got it.
Meanwhile, my opponent wishes to suck the life's blood out of all of you, my precious followers. You cannot have someone like that controlling. No, you need someone who has had years of political experience.
Very good. You have 5 seconds left. 5 seconds, Palpatine. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. That was lovely. Okay, Dracula,
Yes.
do you have anything to say about the employment and the economy? Will you support a vibrant economy? And how will you work to increase job opportunities for your constituents?
Very simple. I shall have everybody raising the cattle. You see, the cattle provides the meat and the protein, and everybody will eat it, and it will bring many, many red blood cells into the body. And then everybody else will be growing the onions, and I will kill all the people growing garlic. And as far as my opponent is concerned, Palpatine. What kind of name is Palpatine? It sounds like
getting a little
put
off
in your water.
Hello?
It sounds like it's something you put in your water to make you go poop. That's what
A little off topic, but let me say, so you say yes for growing onions, no for growing garlic.
No garlic whatsoever.
No garlic.
All you need, my dear.
Very good. Very good. Okay, so I have...
yourself, you look a little pale.
Well, yes, thank you. All right, so now, now I have other questions here. So I want to know, all right, okay, so I have you here, Dracula.
Yes.
And so I want to know, clowns. Clowns are scary. Agree or disagree?
I disagree. The other candidate is the biggest clown I've ever seen, and he is not scary at all.
Look who is talking. You walk around dressed
No, Palpatine, darling, honey. We talked about this. He gets to answer, then you get to rebut if you want to rebut, but no interruptions.
I'm not interrupting him. I'm correcting him.
Okay, that's enough.
He's interrupting because he thinks he's the
okay,
scariest
Dracula,
person in
let's
the
stay
world.
on topic. Stay on target. Thank you.
I do not think clowns, like Palpatine, are scary at all. You see, they are merely alive. I am undead. That is truly scary.
Oh, it's lovely, my dear, lovely. Thank you so much. Now,
As are you, my darling.
Oh, thank you. Palpatine, darling, do you want to rebut anything about the clowns?
Well, I think what we need to understand about clowns is that it all depends on whose side they're on. Yes, but frankly, I mean, there are clowns on both sides, and frankly, they're very good people, clowns. And
Very good. You like the clowns.
They are.
So it's all right if I bring in the clowns. You're good with that.
Send in the clown.
Yes.
Yes.
The
Very
clown
good.
wars will begin.
Okay. Now I have another question here. All right, now Palpatine, since I have you, you get the first to answer this next question. It is about equality and non-discrimination. What, if any, policies would you pursue in order to address issues of equality and non-discrimination in our world today? Okay.
The easiest way to end discrimination is to eliminate your enemies. Once all of them have been disposed of, all that is left is a united front, and all will listen to me. All will follow my rules. All will follow my designations, or you will be destroyed.
So all of us follow your... Palpatine, honey, don't do that. All right, now, Dracula, do you have anything to add or to go against what Palpatine just said?
Palpatine is a twit. He is going to get rid of all his enemies, not me. I'll bite anyone. Everyone is equal in my world.
Oh, so you're an equalizer.
Especially you, my dear. Let's go and have a bite. shall we?
You're nothing but sexist. You only bite the necks of young, attractive women. When was the last time you bit a senior citizen?
Oh, I think, well, no.
Come over, my dear Palpatine, and I'll show you.
Oh, okay, enough. Okay, no more, no physical. Thank you. All
Oh,
right.
let's get physical. Physical. I want to get physical.
Physical. All right, so, now this is a very important question for you, Dracula. So pay
Yes.
attention here. This is going to be very, very pivotal
Pivot away.
about immortality. Would you like to live forever?
I do live forever. Who are you talking to?
Well, do you like it?
It's wonderful. I get to
Okay,
see everybody make the same mistakes over and over again. It's a riot.
Oh, so you don't get bored. You just like to
Especially-
watch the show.
Especially overprivileged emperors who have nothing but a lightsaber to show their manhood.
You wish
I have many wives. Did you ever see Palpatine? Did you ever see Palpatine with a wife?
Okay, now,
No, of
now,
course
now,
not.
now,
You're
now,
making
now,
a grave
Dracula,
mistake.
Dracula, we need to keep this going. All right, so Palpatine, do you have anything to say about, would you like to live forever?
I plan to become immortal or die trying.
Oh, what a lovely question.
I can arrange that.
Don't bite me.
Oh, he will, honey. He will. All right, so now I have, how many more
Why don't you
questions
change
do
your
we have
campaign
time
to
for?
Dracula sucked?
I think we have time for 2 more questions. So the next question I have is, all right, I'm just taking a look here. Which one do I like? Yes, this is very, very pivotal here. So Palpatine, the question is, Knives Out or In, and why?
Knives Out?
Or In or
Oh.
why?
I think it is a ridiculous question that is off the mark. We must make certain that all have a unified mind, that all listen to the way I think they should be, that all orders will be done without question.
Without question.
Meaningless things have no meaning.
No meaning.
And that I would
Palpatine,
be
we talked about
of
this.
this
Stop it.
debate.
Stop it this instant. We talked about that. No mind melding and bending and all of that during this program here. Okay? No. Bad, Palpatine. No. Dracula, what about you?
My dear Ernestine, you see, as usual, Palpatine did it all wrong. Now,
Palpatine.
Ernestine, look at me,
Oh, do we have to?
like this.
Oh my gosh. Oh, stop.
And do it like that.
Okay,
Look
that's
at those
enough.
And you
bony
do it like
fingers.
that.
You want someone that unhealthy running the...
That's enough.
Yes. No, you got to be double jointed to do this. Yes. Yes. Come to my castle.
No longer
Come
concentrate.
to my castle.
You will
That's
listen
right.
to me. You...
Palpatine, look at me. You can come to my
Look at
castle
me.
too.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at her hand. Look at her hand. It's so hypnotic, her hand. But it's got, her hand is so hypnotic. Oh.
We
oh.
thank you for joining us for
I feel
tonight's
nice
second
now.
presidential debate live from the scenic Schenectady location of Villains Lair Stadium. We would, however, like each of our candidates to make one final statement asking for their possible votes from the audience.
I shall go first. First of all, everybody who comes to vote for me, I will bite you and you will live forever. And Ernestine shall become my new bride.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
And,
that's so nice.
and Jeff Cleve, he shall become son of Dracula.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I
Yeah.
like it.
I know that all of you are looking forward to casting your votes. But unfortunately, I'm afraid that the electronic machines will be quite non-operational when your friends arrive.
Gentlemen, before you go, I think that the knives question that was asked earlier, I don't think you really gave a really good answer. I think you tried to jump to, because, you know, the knives out or the knives in, that's really important because, as you know, all knives matter.
Jeff, don't make me bite you. Just don't make me bite you.
Okay. No, Dracula, no. He gets to say what he wants. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Ernest Steve, remember.
End scene.
Laser sword back.
So this is basically campaign ads. What we're looking for is pairs of things that would be opposing each other so that we can have a campaign ad from one and then the other. The same person can step forward and do both of them, or one person can do one of the ads and another person can step forward and do the opposing ad. We'll just see how this pans out. Becky, you had made a couple of suggestions as we were talking earlier. What was it?
Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. Because I know certain people can do voices really well.
Spencer, I lost you. Oh, gotcha. That's why I lost you.
Please make me Mickey Mouse. I have a surprise for you.
Any other suggestions for opposing candidates that we could just do tiny brief riffs on? So.
Coyote and the Roadrunner.
Coyote and the Road. Yeah. Meep. You're going to get a lot of campaigns. Yeah.
Jar Jar and Darth.
Oh, Jar Jar.
Lucy and Desi.
Lucy and Desi.
Oh, I like that.
Pinky and the Brain.
Brain.
Right, I can think of them now.
Abbott and Costello. Trying to think of people who just, you know, really
Yeah.
get along, like Dave and Chuck.
How about Dave and Chuck?
No.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could each be the other one. So.
Oh, my God. Well, what should happen?
All right. Let's see. Well,
do I have too much hair to be on this panel?
Ooh.
Lovely.
Bernie Sanders versus Duck
Superman, Lex
Dynasty.
Luthor.
Which
Bernie
one?
Sanders versus
Superman,
Bernie
Luthor,
Sanders versus Duck
Batman,
Dynasty down
Joker.
there.
Oh my goodness, that sounds so wonderful.
Was that Superman and Luther?
Superman and Luthor, Batman and the Joker.
Gotcha. All right. Let's not drag it out too long. Let's just go with what we've got here.
Is that all males?
Hmm?
Is that all males?
No, I said Lucy and Desi.
Oh, yes, you did. Okay.
I said
Well, we
Lucy and
really don't know about Jar Jar, do we? So.
I do.
All right. So the concept is.
Both ways.
So the concept here is, in Scenes from a Hat and World's Worst like examples, instead of just coming up with one, we need to have an example from each of these two pairs, back to back. If you have an idea for doing both of them and want to throw a little voice work in, that's fine. Otherwise, if you only have one and somebody else is inspired to come up with the pairing, that's fine. But at the end of whatever political ad that you're doing, this is a campaign ad, and it can be relatively brief. I mean, I've been seeing them that are only 10 or 15 seconds nowadays on television. Others obviously are much more painfully long, but we're going for the short and punchy. Make sure at the end of it that you sign off with a "I'm so-and-so and I
Approved.
approve of this ad," or "This ad I mean, it doesn't have to be the person giving the ad themselves. It could be an organization in support of one of these individuals. And so at the end of it could be the credit, this ad paid for by the committee for fill in the blank. So with that, I realize that we're all sort of starting at this from scratch, but let's give it a shot. Let's try starting with the divergent one, Jar Jar Binks versus Darth Vader. Anybody have anyone that they'd like to go with?
Miso wanna do this. Miso can tell you that. Miso think that we need to have more fun and a lot more tongue sticking up. Because people don't show their tongues enough. So Miso think that we should put out our tongues all the time. This brought to you by Jar Jar Binks and the Gungans.
What in the name of Christ are you? Gungan? Gungan? That sounds like a noise my stomach makes. Gungan. No. The Force. Wait. Are you my son?
Daddy? Give us a hug and lots of tongue.
My tongue was burned off years ago.
Me have enough tongue for both of us.
I'll give you a little lightsaber.
Ooh, pocket lightsaber.
And it's a big Schwartz too.
Ad credit.
This is Darth Vader, and I support this ad.
Lucy and Desi. Or you could be Lucy and Ricky.
I want you all to come to the club because the country is going to be a big party town. It's going to be just like Cuba with a whole new dictator. Me, Babaloo, 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 vote for me. I'm a Desi or Nez and I approve this message.
You may be Desi, but you're a big cheater. And I think lots of people know this about you now. So I think they're going to vote for me because the hair, for one thing, how can you refuse? This ad was paid for by Redheads Abroad.
Batman and the Joker.
Oh, I'm so tired of everybody being so serious all the time. I think we need to put some smiles on those faces. And I'm making sure that everybody gets a great big smile and has a wonderful time for the rest of their life, no matter how long or how short it may be. This ad brought to you by Put a Smile on That Puss.
Gotham City is a dark place, full of evil, full of murders, full of maniacal criminals who want nothing more than to destroy it. But I am the candidate of choice. I am the terror. I am the night. I am the next mayor of Gotham City. Vote for Batman. This ad paid for by Wayne Enterprises.
Ooh, he gets it all.
Let's see if we can come up with anything for Abbott and Costello.
I want to be voted. I'm going to be president. Yeah. Don't vote for Abbott. Don't for he sucks.
Hey, Costello. So you're running for president? Well, let me tell you the name. Let me tell you the name of who's going to be my vice president.
Who's going to be your vice president?
Yes.
Who is?
Yes.
Why?
No. That's Secretary of the Interior.
How's that?
I said, who's going to be my vice president?
I asked you who. You asked me who's the vice president. I don't know.
No. That's Secretary of State.
What are you talking about?
No.
You asked me who is going to be the vice president.
Who's the vice president? What is the first lady?
I don't know. What is she?
That's Secretary of State.
You're all screwed up. What are you? You see, this is why we shouldn't legalize marijuana. This is what happens when we legalize marijuana.
You ruined my career.
You didn't have a career. You never had a career. You were a little funny when we met Frankenstein, but then after that, it was just like, I'll check. And then nobody would listen to you after that.
This ad paid for by Martin and Lewis.
Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck.
Hold on, you can't anybody do anything. Hold on.
The fact that he has this shit lying around.
Hey, Jeff pulled stuff out the last time we did one.
Well, as long as we're waiting, yeah.
We already had the whole kilt thing.
Question is, can we hear you through that?
I'm running on a platform that I'm really not Michael Jackson reincarnated. I wanted to have a date with Minnie Mouse, but then I got goofy.
Ooh.
And then I Porky Pig.
Wrong franchise.
But we should all, it's equality. Where's that duck with the speech impediment?
I don't think we can use it. The corporation's going to sue us.
What my nephew's trying to say here? I'm here to speak. You see, my nephew right here. My nephew, he's expressing himself. Yeah, that's right, Donald. What Donald is trying to say here. I'm backing 100% right now. Everything he says, I agree with. He's absolutely right. And this is the way we should do this.
I'm sorry, I'm watching Dave wondering if he needs the Heimlich maneuver.
Get the hell out of here. Go back to Glasgow. Hey, lady, you're pretty.
I don't think anybody paid for these particular ads.
I'm not paying for it. That's his money. It's not mine. I'm not paying for
Paid
it.
for by Universal
It
Studios.
really isn't a small room. I'll show you later.
And Paramount Pictures.
All right, two more, and let's wrap this peppy up. Superman, Lex Luthor.
Did you think I didn't have this? Come on.
I forgot I had it in the garage. I didn't know you got it like ready for whatever reason.
No, I have to keep that one good.
All right, Superman and Lex Luthor.
God.
Somebody wants to know.
Guys here, come on.
Dudes, I'm voting for Batman. I don't care about
All right.
Why did everybody forget about me? Everything is Batman, Spider-Man, Batman, Spider-Man. Henry Cavill played me in 2 movies, and then he just said, fuck it. I'm Superman.
Well,
I
it's
have a
not
super dog. I shook Lois Lane and killed her.
Gosh golly, everyone. Hi, Clark Kent here. I'm here to cast my vote for Superman. As you all know, Superman has always been there when we've needed him. When Lex Luthor put a death ray over Metropolis, who was there to save us? Superman. When Lex Luthor sent a giant robot to attack Metropolis, who was there to save us? Superman. And when Lex Luthor tried to steal Lois Lane away from Superman, who was there to stop him? Superman. Yeah, Superman. He's there when you need him. As folks, I'd love to stick around and talk some more, but someone's in trouble.
Joke's on him. There are no more phone booths.
I just want to say that laser beam, I mean, my opponent, I don't know where he gets his facts from. That was not a laser beam. I was simply trying to help with the energy crisis, providing warmth for all the citizens of Metropolis. And that giant robot was there as a helping hand. I don't think we have enough workers in this city because of all the buildings. He was there to help rebuild the buildings that Superman keeps knocking over. Have you noticed that? When Superman's around, buildings come crashing down around here. We need someone there who's ready to put those back up. And I built that robot so to help build those buildings. And what happens? Superman comes and knocks him down. He is careless and he is thoughtless. And as far as Lois Lane's concerned, I can't help how good looking I am. Brought to you by a buttload of money.
Lex Luthor can't be trusted. The criminals of Metropolis are superstitious and cowardly lot. When it comes
Bruce?
to stopping the
Bruce?
evil in Metropolis, there's only one person who can
Bruce?
stand in their way.
Bruce.
I am the darkness.
Bruce.
I am the night.
Bruce.
I am
Bruce.
the campaign manager of Superman.
Bruce.
Vote for Superman.
Bruce, this is
Oh, I
my.
hope they scratch each
Bruce.
other's eyes out.
Bruce, look, from one millionaire to another, I can buy and sell you. All right? Just go back to your hovel of a city that's all being torn down. You don't have the kind of problems. You've got this one crazy person runs around in that black underwear. I think they're tighty whities.
Speaking of running around, hi, this is the Flash. I'm here because I've heard that Superman is running for mayor of Metropolis. And you know what? I think, oh, wait a second, got to save somebody.
Flat.
Okay,
Look,
I
they
saved
don't
him. I'm back now. Hey,
look,
you know,
Flash, no, Flat, wait a minute.
he can climb tall buildings with a single bound. And he has heat vision and super hearing. And so, oh, wait, got to save somebody.
You know that they don't, you know why they call him the
Okay, I'm
Flash?
back now.
The same reason they will not allow him around elementary
Superman
schools.
is one for Metropolis. Superman, oh,
They
gotta go to
think,
the bathroom.
they think he's named Flash because he's very fast. No, and he is not allowed around any elementary schools ever again. That's the reason he's called the Flash. I just want to point that out.
Yes, I
But-
may have some negatives about me, but I just want to make one point. Do you want an illegal alien in charge of your city? Vote
Good point.
for Lex Luthor.
Hi, I'm Catwoman, and I think that Superman is dreamy, and you should vote for him.
One final one to finish off, and you both inspired this, so I'm going to go with it. Dave versus Chuck.
Hi, I'm Chuck. I think you should vote for me because I'm cute, I'm lovable, I run my own successful business, I have an endless supply of props and costumes that I can get ready at a moment's notice. And best of all, I can control whether you have a job or not. In fact, you may have a job you didn't even dream you'd have, but you have to do it now. You have to do it now. Vote for me.
So I'm telling you. I don't understand why your technology doesn't work, Scott. It should work. It should work every time. I mean, I can program anything. I can light the city of Philadelphia from my cell phone. And Chuck, what's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? Anytime that you have something goes wrong, your light bulb goes out, you call me. You call me. Wait, hold on a second. Mom, I can't talk to you right now. I can't talk to you right now, Mom. Talk amongst yourselves. I know, but I'm running for president right now. All right, the country's watching. Yeah, okay. I'll pick up a gallon of milk. Okay, right. All right. And yes, I will fix your toaster. Okay, thank you very much. That was probably too private a joke, right? just for his reaction.
When is Dave ever speechless?
Oh, that was fun. Thank you guys. So.